Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's new English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV screen to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well let's learn English together. Do you remember what we learned about the Benchfield family? We learned a little about the Benchfield family tree and we made some sentences about the Benchfields. Do you remember? Lesson 11, lesson 11, lesson 11, lesson 11. Okay, so that's the Benchfield family tree. Now, let's make some sentences about the Benchfields. Tim is Alfredo's son. Tim is his son. John is Alfredo's son. John is his son. Tim and John are Alfredo's sons. They are his sons. Elizabeth is Alfredo's daughter. She is his daughter. Doreen is Alfredo's daughter. She is his daughter. Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo's daughters. They are his daughters. Tim is Mary's son. He is her son. John is Mary's son. He is her son. Tim and John are Mary's sons. They are her sons. Elizabeth is Mary's daughter. She is her daughter. Doreen is Mary's daughter. She is her daughter. Elizabeth and Doreen are Mary's daughters. They are her daughters. Tim and John and Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo's children. They are his children. Tim and John and Elizabeth and Doreen are Mary's children. They are her children. In lesson 12, we learned the plural forms of the personal pronoun. Mabel, table. And now listen to me as I use them. I like my house. You like your house. He likes his house. She likes her house. It likes its house. We like our house. You like your house. They like their house. Now, it likes its house. Well, normally we say it for, well, a dog, for example. So, if the dog likes its dog house, we say it likes its house. Maybe Terence the squirrel likes his skateboard. Then we say it likes its skateboard. And we're back. Now, a few of them are different. First, second, and third. But most of them are very simple. We just add th to the end of the cardinal number. Now, what do you remember about the spelling? Well, we spell the first three like this. First is F-I-R-S-T. Second is S-E-C-O-N-D. And third is T-H-I-R-D. Okay, that's first, second, and third. What about the spelling for the ordinal numbers from 4th to 20th? Well, and we're back. Okay, so what else did we learn in week 3? Well, we learned some question words. Now we know the question words what, who, and where. Do you remember how we asked different questions with these question words? We use this when we meet someone for the first time. When I tell someone my name, when I introduce myself, I say, "Hi, I'm Gav Duncan." Then I normally ask, "What's your name?" Let's see what happens when I meet Paul Pineapple and his friend Sarah Sandwich. I say, "Hi, I'm Gav Duncan. What's your name?" Paul says, "Hi Gav, I'm Paul Pineapple. This is my friend. Her name is Sarah Sandwich." Easy. Now, we can also use what with other things, not only names. "Hello, Alfredo. What's that?" "Hi, Gav. This is my new car." "Hi, Mary. What's that?" "Hi, Gav. This is my dog." "Oh, your dog. What's his name?" "His name is Pedro." So, I use the question word what to ask lots of different questions. What's your name? What's your job? What's his name? What's her name? What's that? What's this? What's your name? Gav Duncan. What's your job? I'm a teacher. What's his name? Dave Squid. What's her name? Mary Benchfield. What's that? It's a teddy bear. What's this? It's a paper cup. What's this in Hungarian? It's cipőfűző in Hungarian. What is it in English? It's shoelace in English. What's this in English? It's nose in English. Okay, so now we know the word what. Let's look at another question word. The next question word is who. "Hello, Mary. Who's this?" "Hello, Gav. This is my daughter. Her name is Doreen." "Who is your teacher?" "My teacher is Gav." "Who's that man?" "That's Dave Squid." "Who's that woman?" "That's Ivy." "Who are they?" "They're footballers." "Who are you?" "We're policemen." Okay, so now we know two question words, what and who. Now, after we learned those two question words, we learned the third question word, where. Then we used it to ask where from. We use this question word in two very important questions. Where were you born? And where are you from? Do you remember? This is how we ask the question. Where was I born? Where were you born? Where was he, she, it born? Where were we born? Where were you born? Where were they born? And here's how we ask the question, where are you from? Where am I from? Where are you from? Where is he, she, it from? Where are we from? Where are you from? Where are they from? And we're back. Also in week 3, we looked at countries and nationalities and practiced making positive and negative sentences about people and their nationalities. We looked at the possessive apostrophe S to give information about things that belong to people. Lesson 14, lesson 14, lesson 14. This is his car. This is Alfredo Benchfield's car. This is Johnny Halliday's guitar. This is his guitar. This is Gérard Depardieu's passport. This is his passport. This is also Gérard Depardieu's passport. This is also his passport. We looked at the Benchfield family again, and we made sentences about the Benchfields using the possessive apostrophe S. Okay, so that's the Benchfield family tree. Now, let's make some sentences about Alfredo and his family. Tim is Alfredo's son. Tim is his son. John is Alfredo's son. John is his son. Tim and John are Alfredo's sons. They are his sons. Elizabeth is Alfredo's daughter. She is his daughter. Doreen is Alfredo's daughter. She is his daughter. Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo's daughters. They are his daughters. Tim is Mary's son. He is her son. John is Mary's son. He is her son. Tim and John are Mary's sons. They are her sons. Elizabeth is Mary's daughter. She is Mary's daughter. Doreen is Mary's daughter. She is her daughter. Elizabeth and Doreen are Mary's daughters. They are her daughters. Tim and John and Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo's children. Remember, child is irregular. Remember lesson 10. Child becomes children. Man becomes men. Woman becomes women. And sheep becomes sheep. They are his children. Tim and John and Elizabeth and Doreen are Mary's children. They are her children. Tim and John and Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo's children. Alfredo and Mary have 4 children. They are their children. Tim is Alfredo and Mary's son. John is Alfredo and Mary's son. Tim and John are Alfredo and Mary's sons. Elizabeth is Alfredo and Mary's daughter. Doreen is Alfredo and Mary's daughter. Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo and Mary's daughters. Tim and John and Elizabeth and Doreen are Alfredo and Mary's children. They are their children. Ooh, blimey, time's up. Okay, well, that's all we have time for today. Today we looked at what we learned in week 3. Next lesson, we'll revise what we learned in week 4. I'm Gav Duncan. I'm not Michael J. Fox, and I'm not Clint Eastwood. I'm Gav Duncan, and I'll see you next lesson to revise what we learned in the 4th week of M5's brand new English learning TV program, Let's Speak English. See you later. Bye.